What brings you here, Gallagher?
It's the girl from the trailer.
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Siobhan.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
Hi.
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
I think she is Serval.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Yes, I will do that for you.
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today.
No, just keep her here. She seems very cool.
I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
He'll use some special ingredients.
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
I'm dying. Oh, this woman is everything. She better be playable down the line. I'm telling you. I'm pulling for her.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Yes. Perfect colors. Love it. Yeah, okay, it's my POV. Let me talk to her.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallagher. This guy is pure magic. He can satisfy even the pickiest of customers. Don't go easy on this old man. Give him a real challenge.
I have a feeling she has a great singing voice. I have to look who the voice actress is, because I feel like she's going to be very good at singing.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar, and bring me any ingredients you prefer.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure you'll find splendid ingredients.
Sir Gallagher, yes, sir. Wait, I was not paying attention to anything, though. What am I supposed to do? Collect ingredients, okay.
Check out this bottle. The liquid inside looks beautiful. And the label reads, Dream Syrup, thick.
Thick!
I don't see an expiration date, but the production date is half an amber era ago.
You can drink it.
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
It's okay.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding?
She heard
Don't
us.
worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a refined taste by now. Feel free to have some. It's perfect for entertaining lovely guests like you.
Ugh, then we'll keep it for now.
Oh my god. A unique creation for Penacony. Non-addictive tranquilizer. This syrup has all the benefits of religion and alcohol without any of the drawbacks. Yes, give me that. But also, oh my god, Himeko. Investigate her. No, but I'm gonna take a picture of her. Because this is gorgeous. There you are. I know what I'm doing. Yes. I think these colors are fine, but I would like to put this and make it a bit only, like a tiny bit. Yes, like this. Love it. Maybe it's placed here for decoration?
Yeah, perhaps. Soulglad is a classic in Penacony, and it'd be strange for a bar not to have it. Why don't they sell Soulglad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's okay, don't spiral. Let's see.
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here and order drinks they can find anywhere else. That's the mindset I use when I brew my coffee.
You're right, Himeko.
She had her voice line there. Classic Soulglad. When it comes to Soulglad, classic means the best. Despite 3 attempts to modify the formula, the Soulglad company was compelled to return to the original recipe due to complaints from dissatisfied customers each time. Our double-blind tests show that over 70% of customers failed to discern the difference between the new formula and the original one.
Hey, look at all these chips scattered everywhere.
Let's drink them.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan.
No, why?
Those chips must have gotten scattered during all the chaos.
What happened between him and her? I can only imagine how intense that scene must have been.
Nah, it turned out to be a landslide victory.
She clearly won.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
You'll have to ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
That's quite a stash. Not
Recipe high stakes.
sure if it's enough.
The poker.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
What the hell is happening? Ah! Jesus Christ, so scary.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
What proposal? Marriage?
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage, not for this rundown shack.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Yeah. Send her away, March. Promise her that you will follow her around and have a career.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Himeko? How come even you, Himeko?
Time is running out. We need to hurry.
I don't like this. I don't like using clockies. Skill.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Guys.
Well, talking to you has got me feeling a bit down. My thoughts are swirling, making my mind clear, and bringing tears to my eyes. Maybe I should find a place to reflect on what Siobhan truly means to me.
You really have to. Because, like, this isn't good for you, clearly. You need a break.
Here's the payment for the drinks. Please, pass it on to her. I'm leaving now.
Amiki has left?
Yeah.
That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams.
No, you're depressed too.
Her drink is on the house.
Everyone is depressed in
Please keep the
Penacony.
money. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Okay, but I would love to get to talk to you again and, you know.
Can this be used for mixing drinks? Oh, and there's a note underneath. Exchange with your precious things. Oh, what should we exchange for it? And who should we give our stuff to?
Give praise of high morals. You put praise of high morals into the empty cup in a metaphysical. I want to put trash.
Whoa! The words on the note are changing. Happiness belongs to the noble. Does this mean we can take it? Doing good deeds does pay off. Thank you.
I should have put trash, right?
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your favorite ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done.
Okay.
So go ahead, explore the bar.
I brought them.
Nice work. Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering aftertaste. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Yes. You pick a white grape soda. Oh no! Do you see what it says? Pika achoo!
So, what's your choice for the adjunct?
Well, the bright future.
Bright future. A taste that's been a long time coming. I'll never forget the flavor that danced on my tongue as Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness.
What?
Those were haunting times.
What?
Too beautiful to be real.
What? Mikhail? As Mikhail whisked me through the dreamscape wilderness. Those were haunting times too beautiful to be real.
Mikhail.
Mikhail?
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer? Anything you need, I've got it.
So he's important. Gallagher is important to connect us to the past of Penacony. I get the first one.
Concentric circles. May you always remember where you started.
Harmony.
Well, it's done. Here's to you, lost sheep, with this glass of the big sleep.
I mean, come on. This looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks pretty good. It's very me, even though I usually like whatever is red. I like red colors for my drinks. But this looks very good. But I don't drink. That's the thing. I usually don't drink alcohol. What I love to drink is like tea. It's like tea and chamomile.
To the ghosts of the past.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So are you satisfied?
Very.
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
Yes.
I was right about you. you guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
So yes, please tell me everything.
Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Finally. Finally.
All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway.
Yes.
She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the dreamscape and reality.
Yes.
But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Is she a ghost? Death eradicated her. Maybe things will turn out different than what we think.
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on. Aren't you a witness in this case?
Yeah, but the more time passes, the more I don't believe it was actually death that she got. I saw her die.
Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
Yes.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you.
Questionable.
Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people.
It still exists.
If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Tell me.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Please.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing?
How does
Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case.
Oh, okay, right.
Well, how could I not know?
Right.
I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it
Yes,
seems.
that's what I believe as well.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Guess again.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time, but the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the Land of the Dreams at all. He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony, and he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Holy crap. So is Clocky and Misha in cahoots with the watchmaker? Is Misha or Clocky the watchmaker? Or like is the soul of watchmaker in Clocky or something? And all this manipulation of emotions is a bad thing, obviously, because it is, like, if you think about it, it's a really bad thing to do, manipulate people's emotions. So it makes sense that this is... Watchmaker is like the most shameful stain. It's like a bad thing. This is how I think of it right now. I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust Misha or Clocky, but also... in those memories, Misha was the one shouting the name Mikhail. So is Mikhail the watchmaker? And is Mikhail Clocky, whose soul is in Clocky? Let's see.
You don't get it? Well, I mean... Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the watchmaker.
Mikhail! The betrayer of the family. Oh my god, this is huge! Oh, you can edit there. My poor voice is not coming out. Sometime later.
Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
This seems fitting.
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
This is really big. This is huge.
You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void.
Leaking memoria from the macro void. Wait a sec. Yes, we know it used to be the prison planet, yes. The prisoners were brought here, and they were helping salvage the leaking memoria from the macro void. Okay, let's see.
The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality.
Oh, that sounds awful.
But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
Hanunu. The peacemaker. So that Clocky cartoon is actually a documentary.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
We were being used from the start. I'm telling you, we were being used from the very start. By everyone.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for?
Things are about to go down. A big climax is coming.
So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects.
Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
But I want to go in.
Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation.
Fine.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here,
Oh yes, the view from here is great.
including Clocky.
Yes, Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker.
No! No, it's the Watchmaker, yes, no, yes, no. No! No!
In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
Asdana. Wait, who's Asdana? Did I miss something?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards.
Do you see this?
Even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that history will repeat itself and all those different sides are gonna work together. Like the story of Sparkle. The story of Sparkle will sample the trash cans. It's what I said back then. I'm saying it again. It was like, it had meaning behind it. And the very end, Firefly on purpose interrupted the ending because she didn't want us to know how we would emerge victorious. I don't know why though. That's what I'm getting from that. 100%. 100%, well, not 100%, but I'm very positive this is the case. So what happened in the past is repeating itself, but who's in place of Hanu this time? Hanunu? Is it us? Is it Gallagher? Could it be Boothill? Because, you know, they're both with hats and I think Hanu had a gun as well. And I don't know. I don't know.
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
So the Watchmaker is the traitor. So behind those deaths, it's the Watchmaker. He brought everyone here to kill them? In revenge of what happened in the past of like... Okay, I'm spiraling.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Wait, is he part only of the dream? He can't go outside the dream?
I'm 13.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with adventuring. Thank you very much.
No way. Not even close.
March! You're 13.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
Can we go back to that I'm 13 part?
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Is there smoke above my head? Can you see any smoke? Because I can feel it coming, like it's about to...
But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to...
Mikhail. He betrayed the watchmaker. He didn't help him. He went against him because he was not a very good person, I'll say.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
And?
Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
Who?
While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame.
What's happening? What's happening?
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony.
So the watchmaker is not the bad guy? Oh my god, this story is so good. One time you believe something, the other time it changes completely, then you believe something else, and then you go back to what you were believing, and then you go to a different scene where you believe other things, and then you're like... this. You're like this.
But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail,
Yes?
I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story, right?
Right.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Is it Misha? Is it Misha? Who else can it be? Mikhail. Mikhail. Is the Watchmaker an organization? Who could that person be?
Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. Or just Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams.
The Trailblazer needs to speak more, and I don't mean like just the voice acting. He needs to say what happened, that we're seeing Clocky, and he gave us this power.
So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries...
Can Firefly be working with the Watchmaker? I can't.
we will find the answers we are seeking.
I hope so.
If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say...
there won't be many.
there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all.
Okay. That's it then.
Something just happened at the theme park. Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
Something happened to at the theme park?
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways projected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
It's much more than a troubled past. It's a whole novel. It's a book.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that the family isn't all united, yes.
Exactly.
Of course.
Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
And that Death is related to the Watchmaker. Yes, I have said that before. I thought that Death was like a pet for the Watchmaker doing his bidding.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
Yeah, completely baseless. And that clock is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character,
Ah.
not a real person.
He's the one who taught me the ability you so much wanted me to use to manipulate people's emotions. I have the power to control people's emotions, people. I told you I got this power from Clocky, so if Clocky equals Watchmaker equals me getting these powers to control emotions of people, that means I have been granted the power from the actual Watchmaker who actually exists, but only I can see him. And he's real.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
March, I love you with all my heart, but please, before you use that, let this do some work. Okay, that pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Yes, yes. Let's meet Acheron with Himeko in our team, please. Mr. Yang, our investigation here has come to an end. How's progress going on your end? Not too bad. The Galaxy Ranger and I agree that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're now headed to Dewlight Pavilion. Acheron, huh? Didn't Aventurine say she was dangerous? I've confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. Oh, Acheron's POV. Finally. I want more of her.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Wait, we got in?
Let's see if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
Are you kidding me? Oh my, we got in the pavilion. This time with Acheron. And look, there's no treasure here because I already picked it up.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? Well, this door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment.
Yes. Acheron draws her blade slightly. With a moment, her breath became imperceptible.
Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
What did she do exactly? Made myself less noticeable, so They can't really see her. Use her technique to attack normal enemies will instantly defeat them. Yes, okay, we know that. No technique points required, because it's a trial.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the footprints here are different from the rest.
What is that?
Can you identify the people who left these footprints?
Well, there's a unique pattern here. Flamboyant, even. And judging by the size, I'd say these were men's shoes. If I'm right, it could be the IPC ambassador, Aventurine.
Aventurine. What about the other set?
It looks like they were walking side by side as opposed to one behind the other. So the second individual is likely equal in status to Aventurine.
Now that's some good detectiving. Yes, that.
The IPC is eager to reclaim Penacony, so their presence here is not unexpected.
Stream force.
This is a really good technique. This technique is like so convenient and yeah.
Well, there aren't any people in this mansion.
I wish I had it on my
Set up
main.
quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Nice.
Look, it dropped something.
A note.
A note.
Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone left at the mansion, right?
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared the place out?
Aventurine.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
It's happening, the climax, I'm telling you. A letter from Robin. Dear brother, how are you doing these days? I had intended to visit you at Dewlight Pavilion as soon as possible upon my return, but with the approaching Charmony Festival and your busy schedule, I refrained from troubling you. However, an urgent matter compels me to share something with you immediately. Since my return to Penacony, I have experienced a peculiar change in my voice. At first I thought it was caused by exhaustion or illness, but after consulting with doctors, they assured me of my perfect health and dismissed my concerns. However, my voice worsened over time, and I even experienced periods of complete voice loss. In order to find answers, I conducted many private investigations, using my idle time out of rehearsals, of course. Eventually, I realized that the harmony in Penacony is not pure. A discord lurking within has tainted my voice of harmony, which I believe to be the root cause of my vocal issues. I immediately realized that such levels of interference can only occur if either a powerful external force is pulling the strings, or if a senior member of the family is involved. Unfortunately, further investigation has led me to the latter conclusion. This is an extremely alarming discovery. A traitor has emerged within the family in Penacony, and it is highly likely that this person is one of the 4 family heads. I trust you implicitly, dear brother, because of our promise. With the Charmony Festival on the horizon, I fear this person intends to impede its progress or even use the festival for some ulterior motive. At any rate, I suggest you monitor the other family heads while also prioritizing your own safety. You are the only true family member I have left. There is another matter that requires our attention. During my investigation, I learned about Memory Zone meme death, and my further inquiries led me to believe that the culprit who directed it to cause this series of incidents is likely the aforementioned traitor in the family. I have collected more clues and I'm prepared to verify my hypotheses. Rest assured, you can just focus on the preparation for the Charmony Festival. Once I've thoroughly investigated death, I'll come and meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy workload, please take care of yourself. Don't stay in the dreamscape all the time. Spend some time in reality when you are free. I've brought some more specialties from other galaxies. Giant Mo pudding tarts from Morilons, wild strawberries from Akoniako, known for their exceptional size and sweetness, with some surgeon you'll enjoy, and almond meringue cream cracknels from Medicia. Don't forget to enjoy them. May Zype be with us. Your sister, Robin. Okay, like, judging from the way she talks to him, obviously he's just going insane now because of his sister's death. So he's not the big bad. He's extremely dangerous, yes, but if you lost someone you loved, wouldn't you go insane to try to find out that a member of your own, like, of the family is, like, did this to you? So I get him, but I don't know if he put Aventurine into a death sentence. I don't know what to think.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice, and now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Ah, what is this? Food? I thought it was food. My god. The one thing in my brain.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for the family for a long time.
Clearly.
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh? Wait, these characteristics.
What are they? Because what did I miss?
What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. However, if this traitor really exists, could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Obviously. As for the matter of Robin, there would be time to pursue it once the festival concludes. By then, I will provide you with the necessary resources and manpower in the name of the Alfalfa family to help you get your revenge. Additionally, I have heard rumors that the Dream Master is not entirely pleased with your recent activities. I advise you to conduct yourself with caution. Yours sincerely, Old Audie.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
And Sunday's fed up. You know what? I can totally feel for Sunday. But what he did to Aventurine, there's no excuse for that.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal.
Unless he won't die, but you know.
There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
Who?
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
Ah, Acheron, shush!
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family?
Yeah, how?
With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago.
What?
However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself.
He's there.
Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up?
He's there. He's cooking up. Yeah. Everyone is gonna go to that freaking park, aren't they?
While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
You demon disguised as an angel. And back to Aventure's POV.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested.
What do you mean? What case?
This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a massive loss.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
Hello? Hi?
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Okay. Wait. Let me take a picture real quick of this gorgeous person. Hi there, Jade.
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
Kakavasha.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway.
What is this character? Oh my god.
No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult. but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence.
Oh, the voice.
Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Huh?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Oh, madam, I already have what I want.
Oh.
To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Is she the one who noticed him and took him?
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
Okay, Topaz, Aventuring, Jade, Diamond. Okay.
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
Lenore. Is it Diamond?
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative.
So...
And I will decide on his behalf.
Okay, so Diamond confirmed it's a man. Very interesting.
You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want.
Huh?
Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us.
From now on, you shall be a Venturing.
Go. Pick the clothes you like.
Oh, never mind.
Then choose your desired identity. And then... use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Blessed by Jade. Jade, all I'm gonna say, I cannot wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you, Jade. I can't. She looks so good. I'm fanboying like crazy. I almost lost the entire conversation, but I kept myself together somewhere there in between. So,
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayatri blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable.
I hope so.
But... what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure, never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas.
Ah, why the question marks? It's him.
Lowly gambler.
What?
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 What? Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane?
I think the power that what Sunday did on him is making him see like his inner thoughts of himself, or something like that, like memories, or like a mixture of both. But this doesn't seem like a memory, but maybe that's what he believes for himself.
Perhaps both.
Oh, okay.
Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head.
Newborn of Harmony.
The Harmony?
Oh.
Don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite.
What?
I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still
You're
want
dying.
to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk.
This is...
What exactly are you?
This is very weird.
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome.
And
And I am that outcome.
is it you from the future?
Kakavasha, I am your future.
Okay. He keeps answering to me. Can you hear me from there? Yes. Okay.
First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next?
Can you imagine that?
Well, why are there no guests here? What's that featherhead doing?
What featherhead? Oh my god. That little child.
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child?
It's him as a child, isn't it? It's definitely him as a child. I'll take a picture of this child.
I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey kid, you okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
My heart.
Your eyes.
pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too. Beautiful.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them.
Sound in the back.
I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't.
Oh.
There aren't any Avgens left.
No. His poor brain. What the hell are those? They look different than usual.
Only on Paniconi, am I right? What are you still doing here? Well, you've known all along. The family truly showed leniency to everyone who came seeking help. Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the drink syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on Paniconi. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls? Not a likely fate. Which is why, once you step into the hotel, you remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across for help. Like a hyena scavenging for scraps in the desert. Because you know that opportunities are fleeting.
That's what he believes for himself.
Well, when you put it like that, even Ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds pleasant.
A teeny peacock.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to give you the straight dope. So listen while you can.
I think this is the personality he developed in order to cope with everything happening to him in his life.
It's good timing that you mentioned the doctor. I'm especially fond of what you and he have in common. The conspiracies, calculations. Especially the part about the finale, a magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler.
Cavalier.
Uptight, overcautious, massive inferiority complex. You want so much, you're still so afraid of losing. They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight flush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life. It's a heck of an act. No wonder the tavern sent you an invite. You're a natural kid. You don't stop at fooling the audience, you fool yourself, too. Well, the best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is first being able to fool yourself. Of course. I know you won't too well. But it's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Well, his path is.
Oh, I thought you knew. Didn't you say you had me pegged?
Let me Google this real quick, because what does pact mean? Okay, that, like, as a stereotype, that's who he is.
We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight. That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here? Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Yeah, bye. Hi again, child aventuring. Where are you? Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Hide and seek. What sweet childhood memories. When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hung on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
How more awful can his backstory be? Like, everything keeps getting worse and worse, like...
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it. Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. And your social capital has changed after all. I've never changed. On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it. You should enjoy it.
I'm trying to understand.
Could he be in here?
Him seeing all this, is it because it's the effect of the harmony that's putting him into his final moments? Is it like a form of, because he lied, is it like a form of penance, torment, to teach him for lying in a way, like that will show him? What is it exactly? Because you can see the lights all around the screen. He's really at close to the end. We were once, wait, what?
Is this
Topaz?
a topaz? What is this doing here? What? Does your cornerstone wrench out your heart, son? I was merely curious at why it was here. Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipant's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there. This is just bait. Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was perb. Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
I don't think so. That's why he gave him that item. That item that told him, like, he told him, like, at the end, use this. What if this is all a plan between all of them? What if everyone is working together with everyone just to find the murderer, like just to bring the murderer to justice, make the murderer make a mistake to show who he is?
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. We spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it...
Here we are.
Everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. You just got lucky this time.
So he just got lucky again. That's it, because he's a lucky person. Everything worked out. But how it worked out? Isn't he counting the hours?
This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth. Cunning.
Ooh.
Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it?
She? Jade?
This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Damn. Oh my.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
Very impressive.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient.
All or nothing.
But will it be the former or the latter? We'll find out soon enough.
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out, let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing.
Did he really turn it into pieces?
Coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clip-On's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means.
Wow.
How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the Preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks and the experiences you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction.
Because he does not love himself, and he was always about the risks, about the gambling, about everything. Like every choice he makes is literally what he believes for himself, that he's worthy of.
Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Oh.
Where am I going? Ah, the child.
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy.
The scars.
Here, Papa even brought me to see a blimp.
A film? A film.
I think you mean film.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
Hamster, Ball Knight, Fast and Fury Nuts. Excuse me? I'm not ready for this. Press the flip button to dodge obstacles and opponents. If you dodge right before you're about to crash into a red block, you will trigger Turbo Dash and experience a short period of invulnerability. Energy can be accumulated by triggering Turbo Dash and picking up supplies. When energy is full, you will enter Naughty Bleeds and experience a long period of invulnerability. The film's length is limited in movie mode. The progress bar below indicates the progress. Audience score will be accumulated, picking up supplies, slamming into obstacles. Huh. Whatever, I can do this. Wait, how do I jump? Oh, I don't jump. Okay. It's easy. 10 stellar jades, thank you.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh?
T-Silicon.
Boring.
Ah, you again.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest. I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time, at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? I'll know everything about you before you reach the exit. Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over. And I wouldn't mind stretching this out at all.
Is this a maze? Looks like it. Oh yes, it says leave the maze.
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way? Is this?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, what's on... Do you need a hand? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold.
remember it all too well.
I should have taken a picture, but like, I wouldn't want to look at this picture as my background because it's sad. It was a very beautiful artwork. Like, it was extremely beautiful, but also extremely sad.
You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze, you... Shut up! Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that your life is worth only 60 tonmas? Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
Oh, that's right. You love the thrill of danger. But you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death. In your hands, those who follow you could have become Joker cards. They're far more useful that way. Not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of action if you weren't so all or nothing. All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet Opal would have resolved this without a fuss.
Opal? Another one? Okay. We hear all those names.
Pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of professional integrity?
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like I couldn't care less. Get it?
He's stuck with all his thoughts. It feels like he's stuck with all the thoughts he has about himself. And it's like both the persona he puts up front and who all the thoughts that he has locked in his head are like fighting each other in a way at his final moments, which I hope it is like final moments.
What fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
Fair? You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by? Did that masked fool's words awaken something in you?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
Everything? You mean it could make all the cards on the table just disappear?
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Oh, here.
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it?
Oh, you sweet baby.
You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through.
She did say that, yes, but what did he do with this information?
The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten.
He did keep the belongings from his family.
So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to.
No.
Tisk. A lifelong regret indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. And woo! You are nuts! In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that start to finish. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience.
I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die.
Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gayafa's blessing?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
We're going out of here. It's morphin' time.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes.
Please don't creep me out more than I'm already creeped out.
Ah, it really is you.
Yes.
I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling that makes me more curious about you. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun?
You're going back?
Yes.
The music.
I should go home. The day's getting dark, and it's going to rain. I don't want to worry the others.
You're home. Where is it?
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful. Everyone loves it. But, mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
I don't know.
You do know, but there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. You're tired. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past
Future.
and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest to those who hurtle towards death. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. You've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, what you need, is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You want to be polished up, cuffed with red-hot chains, and spotlit center stage. You'll be the closing act, the final sacrifice.
I can do it. And it will be flawless.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple now. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. This fiasco started with a death, and its curtains will fall on another death.
Does he really intend to really die? Does he really want to give up on everything? That's his escape?
Oh. So that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. I can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before, but why you? Why must it be you? If all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love, on the loss of dozens more, if these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, if all they are is a long string of meaningless deaths, then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Whoever wrote all this, I just have like this. That's all. I don't want to say too much right now. I just want to listen to all this because it's really beautiful in a very sad and poetic way.
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Time to make a move, my friend. I'll be waiting up ahead. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off.
I'm not gonna believe he's gonna die. I'm not gonna. I don't believe it.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
No, not the Firefly flashbacks.
Sure. Come on.
They wanna kill me. They really wanna kill me. I'm gonna take here. This one.
How nice. Now I can see. I look like two.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your expression will look more natural.
Sure, I will. Then, mister, are you going back too?
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, you're about to go on stage, aren't you? Let's go then. I'll take you to the stage.
Sure.
So you're an actor? No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
A photograph exclusively yours. May your plans never suffer failure.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing black.
Black is not my
Only
color.
ordinary employees have to wear that.
Okay.
My position is much higher than theirs. Of course you can. You'll be better and stronger than me.
Behind this curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us.
Oh, this is like seeing your life pass by right before your death. Your past, but actually your future too, because it's the dream world. I guess anything can happen, right?
If you're not familiar, I can guide you.
It's all right. I know how to do it. Of course I know.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava.
And it's
And
raining.
also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do the Catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The Catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gaiathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
So much pressure on Aventurine since he was a little baby, and so much pain around him, like so much loss, so much suffering. And then that's where life led him. I guess it makes sense he chose the IPC, right?
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gaiathra calls for me, while Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune and help you survive.
Yeah, sure.
As long as you
Hope
are
so.
alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run, Kakavasha. Do not be afraid, and do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain. The rain will accompany you, and the rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Newsflash from the Interastral Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,728 deaths and 3,452 missing. The casualties are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye.
Go on stage.
Okay. All the actors are in place. It's time for the show to begin.
I just want to protect you, you know?
This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Yeah. Figures. What the hell is this game and why am I playing it still?
Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
And now they're making Himiko meet Acheron. Okay, I'm not ready, I'm sorry. I can't go with this now, right now. Give me a sec. What a sequence. This was a very long, dragged out sequence, which was very crucial as a fitting piece to the last POV of Aventurine before the climax, because I feel like that's all. From now on, it's just the end. I just love Aventurine. I just love him. I think he's a character that is extremely well written, and I can't wait to see now how this will end, because the climax is literally the one thing I've been dying to see. The more the story progresses, the more I want to reach that point, but at the same time, do I want to reach that point? Because I feel I'm going to be torn. So, show me Himeko and Acheron, sure.
I'm sure he needs no introduction, as you definitely know him.
She definitely knows him. You can call me Clocky, what the hell? Hey, I still deserve a proper intro.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
I envy your close friendships.
How about you become a part of our group and you have your friendships too?
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on nothing more than his own subjectivity. Which is why, before we continue working together, he has a duty to explain himself.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuously strategizing to unveil it. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use us to do something unexpected.
That's the most likely case scenario.
Assuming things do escalate to that stage, having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Bellabog and the Xianzhou.
He's right. No matter what, we can...
But we must mete out justice for the dead. I guess.
And not ignore the safety of Penacony.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Of course.
Let's move out then.
Where?
But where do we start looking for him?
He's gonna send us a message now. Come find me here.
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap, he will definitely use every means to lure us in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's not what I expected.
the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin.
That reminded me of Linny from Genshin, from Fontaine.
The IPC cordially invites you to Clock Studios Theme Park.
Look. Should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plans be for nothing?
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
The hour of depression. But same thing, I guess.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready?
No.
Let's waste no time and head to the theme park then.
Mr. Yang.
You know what I think she's gonna say? She's gonna tell him to use his power to keep everyone safe if she uses her sword. If she unsees the sword, she's gonna be like, to use the bubble or something. I don't know.
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
Oh, okay. I'm making theories.
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment.
That's where it stems from, yeah.
I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate, in the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
A walk among the tombstones. Aventurine seems to have waited for quite some time on the stage in the center of Clock Studios theme park. Join this crazed gambler for a perfect collaborative performance that will blow everyone in Penacony away.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's
The music.
really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
We're playing as a trailblazer.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express.
The music?
The Interastral Peace Corporation.
What the hell? It's happening, and I'm not ready.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsought guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Oh, Mommy, look, I'm on TV. Does this have anything to do with the wanted murderer? I'm gonna be funny, okay?
This is the moment of being funny.
Look at her face and look at my face, so cute.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Mommy Kafka, look, I'm on stage. Let me remind you, yes. Yes, it has nothing to do, right? Well, I think it has a bit.
Oh no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Train's promise is nothing but a sham.
3 homicides?
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park.
Wow.
A truly grand death. You,
All of you.
and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of you, Mr. Stellaron.
What a bait. What a bait.
You will become the personification of death.
I ain't that powerful. What are you on about?
I thought my intent was crystal clear. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony. Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you.
I don't believe him.
I'm betting that it'll be a sweet.
We know he's the one
By
who
detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that
will
the
die.
Battle of Harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me in the golden sands. But the sun could not kill me, and the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my victory wasn't just a stroke of luck. I've never been defeated. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep?
That's such a depressing saying.
Because we are not ready for the final rest.
Jesus Christ.
Every night is practice for the end.
No.
You and I are
Stop.
escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our dreams.
I hope people in Penacony can hear this because I think this is headed towards everyone else. People in Penacony who try to escape reality but eventually head towards death and they're already sad with their own lives.
Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline.
He's trying to prove something to everyone. Death, that it exists. but he's trying to prove the corruption in Penacony. He's trying to unveil it to the whole world there.
Nor do you have any reason or grounds to. The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The Architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win.
Oh my god.
I'll invade spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh, for the Emperor Lord! All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
May I say I saw that stupid bird, the nightingale, again in the scene of the crime?
Eternal melody.
What do you want to know?
Stand still. Memories are ever changing. Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
That's it? Ah! Wait, attack as many targets as possible. Okay. No! Ah!
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention. Every petal in life's garden will be swept away.
Why is Aventuring not
By the
doing
wind of
anything?
time.
I mean, Aventuring, what? Lotta.
Destiny's course is becoming apparent.
Again, the ill tidings manifest.
Pity. You chose the
I'll have
wrong
to use
enemy.
it.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Thanks. You're too good to me.
That which is seized must be repaid.
May as well kill them all.
Boom.
All things are as one.
Finally, I got to get her buff back and use her ultimate.
Will be swept away by the wind of time.
I have no skill points, but at least I looked good for 2 seconds. Well, 5, because it was in slow motion.
Retribution will find you now.
3. 3.
Relax.
5. 6.
You'll do.
Yes.
The dice are
Enjoying yourself?
That's it.
Receive divinity.
Destiny's hand has truly blessed
Eternal
me.
sleep is not the dead. Will return.
Return.
Some pay
And
attention.
then one normal attack.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free?
What do you mean? Oh god.
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
What is all this? so much money.
Emanator. I know you'll match my wager, right?
That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone, and they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk, and together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
We are talking about nihility, right?
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end.
The music from the trailer.
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crimson stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
So she's powerful. A bit.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. And sea. Have I succeeded?
That doesn't look like success. Oh my god, this is the thing from her ultimate.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
A walk among the tombstones, reunite with your family? Excuse me?
Feeling lucky.
I don't know why I did that, but...
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
I'm feeling nauseous, guys. I don't feel very good. This is like a... This feels like a bad ending. This feels really hopeless.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So... is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
Do you remember earlier we were walking and they were like saying the sand, this? It was like showing us words and sentences from the backstory of adventuring. And a previous time in the dreamscape it was showing like Mikhail and all these things. This is the same thing happening right here above my head, but it's like, huh? Question marks. Is this real? What's happening? That's it.
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony,
most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out, but it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier.
I'm making sense, but at the same time I'm not. I'm in the middle right now. I feel like I've understood half of it, or like some of it. But I think we're gonna see someone else next to them.
You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade, sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you.
Wow, she can do that?
You possess great cunning, deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides, constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy, both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
The voice acting though. The difference between the Acheron with color and the Acheron with this.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
I knew it was all leading there. Like, not from the trailer, but it was obvious that he wanted to bring Acheron to that place. It was obvious that he wanted everyone there, and that he was planning his own death. But I still struggle. I still struggle with everything.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea.
Yes?
And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
It's pointless to think that.
But it is still there.
That is terrifying. That is so scary. I'm telling you, it went into a horror thing.
If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death.
The most depressing thing.
So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Fucking hell, Ratio. I'm telling you. I trust him. I trusted him. Now obviously I trust him, but freaking hell. What does this do though?
Then I shall get going.
Are you gonna...
Mister? You're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
Not yet.
I'll get there one day. But not now.
Wow. Oh, I did not see that. I did not see that coming.
There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha, and to make them proud.
This is so beautiful, and I never expected this outcome.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am the child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
Carry it. Carry it and be proud of it.
But you still seem nervous.
Isn't the future uncertain?
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help.
Look around you, first of all.
What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras.
Oh my god. What a...
Farewell,
picture.
Kakavasha.
Why am I playing this still? Why did I sit this and play this for like how many hours a day? In total, like 6 hours almost. With hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into the slumber of tonight, until the denouement of all coming morrow kisses. Of all coming morrows kisses me, I have then embraced the quiet death. But this man is different. He lives and breathes in the present, in every sinking night, by every daring gamble. No vision of morrow ever graces his dreams. His life knows no quietude. His fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather tempests one after another, till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now and then, fathomable depths of dream, the once falling die, has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it all landed.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared.
I mean, he's in freaking hell in space, or something. I don't know what to call it. In the abyss.
This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
The voice acting, though. Thereafter, in the cradle of slumberers deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Now that sounds like a cult. Oh my god, oh my god. My head. My head is burning. So Aventurine's plan was to go there, and it was all planned from the very start. Everything that happened went exactly the way he wanted to. What writing is that? I was trying so hard to understand what was happening between Acheron and Aventurine. My brain was like getting all the information like slowly because I was stuck. I was like, what the hell are they saying now? I was like, excuse me. And then they showed the conversation with Topaz and Jade is coming. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm telling you, if this character comes, he better be playable, because I feel like everyone who has a stone will be playable. And, oh, my money is leaving my wallet. But Aventurine, I think he's like the best written character so far. Like the character development and the whole thing. Like there's no character in Star Rail right now with this kind of writing. I mean, Acheron is also like getting a lot of love, but Aventurine was like, it was all about him. So much love for this character. I did not expect that. Perfect. Perfect. There's nothing else to say. Perfect. You tried to open your eyes, but you only find blackness before you. Where is this? What happened? Whose POV is this? Memories gradually resurface as time rewinds to a few minutes ago. Aventurine unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. The indescribable force severes the power of preservation while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist into a knot and your senses fail, with only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness. Until a fire engulfs you in its embrace. A fire? Okay. It's Sam, isn't it? I think someone saved me.
You're awake.
Okay, so... yeah. Sure.
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
It's you. What have you done?
I didn't do anything but wait for you to wake up. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you. But I encountered more roadblocks than expected.
11 times I tried.
11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy.
An executioner, basically.
So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
Can I go and watch this scene like 20 billion times? Can I go just back and rewatch it 20 billion times? The connection between Firefly and Sam was obvious after Sam was standing in the same position that Firefly was. And then you heard the echoes that she was talking to someone. She was not talking to Sam. She was talking to Silverwolf, right? She must have. Here's our fourth Stellaron member. Firefly. I had so many theories regarding this, but I did not want to believe it. I did not want to believe it. I wanted to believe that maybe she met Sam and somehow before she died they made a pact or something, or like maybe I don't know. I thought of this scenario, but it was like, no way. It was like, no way, dude, that's not the case. Yeah, but I hope when Sam is playable, you get to see Firefly. She gets to play as well, because I have to see her fight, not just as Sam. Regardless, I'm pulling for Sam 1,000%, 1,000,000,000%. Give me Sam the soonest, as soon as possible, please. That was. I have to go rewatch that 10 billion times. Let's keep going and probably finish the story. And I just have no words. This was incredible. This was not what I expected. Okay, Gallagher. Another reveal coming up, isn't it?
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Excuse me? What's happening?
You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
Why do I feel none of the two of you, like, factions are like the culprits?
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival.
Oh, that old something.
Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
The dots, like brother, Sunday, Robin, like Gallagher, like.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
I'm looking at you, alright? Oh wait, never mind, you're 13.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar. The mark of Wolsey.
The brown hair. Soft and curly like Benny's. Do you remember the... I don't think it's actually 13. Yeah, probably. Do you remember the list of people that we were reading, like the victims? I remember the curly was a common trait on the victims. Curly. I think many had brown. Not all of them. I remember gray hair as well. What else? Mark of Wolsey. The head bloodhound guard. Yes, we know Wolsey. The hunk. Mystic gaze of Sir Whitaker. Head of the Nightingale family.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits. From all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yes, tell me I'm wrong, say the rest.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Minion of the Enigmata?
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
Is he like a Frankenstein's monster? Like made from different parts?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone Mean Death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question.
Is my sister still alive?
You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Wait, what? Excuse me? You can't end it like this. I didn't even get to see who was... Excuse me? I have to say the story has been tremendously good. The people that work on the story should stay forever in this game. They did pull another Tinky on us, but I don't think... I'm very intrigued because I don't think Gallagher... Okay, Gallagher is not who we thought he was, but I think that he's not behind the... I don't think he's the big bad, you know? I think there's someone else behind everything, and I think he just happens to exist, to be around. I have to go watch the last cutscene because I couldn't tell who was attacked. Was it Sunday or was it Gallagher? Obviously it was Sunday, right? Because I think the creature came next to him from behind him. That was one of the best things ever. I have to say, this story took me into a whole ass journey. First of all, it was really long. And it was really good. It kept going and you kept wondering, like, where is this leading to? Most of the time I felt it was leading to Aventurine's death. I felt like Aventurine wanted to be killed by Acheron. Like... And okay, the trailer helped with that because the trailer showed him facing Acheron. And... I felt... he had a plan, but then as the story progressed, it showed Aventurine being really depressed or really not caring about himself enough. He didn't love himself, And I was like, okay, maybe he actually wants to die. Maybe Aventurine actually wants to die. For real. Maybe he gave up. And it showed him like he gave up. Like when he was talking to his past and his future, it felt like he had already given up. And he knew he was just walking into death. But he was walking into death, but it was like an uncertain death. Because he didn't know if he would be able to survive it after. He just wanted to reach where Acheron was. That's what his goal was. And I'm telling you, Dr. Horatio and the thing he gave to him will play a crucial part in him surviving this. And also, Sparkle gave him a button as well, which I think is going to come into play. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen with Sparkle, because I feel like she's going to play a bigger part. I feel like she's going to save everyone in a way. I think she's going to do something. And then Jade is coming. We're going to see her. We're going to see her in the game. Anyway, yes, the bird was there again. I saw the bird. The bird is a nightingale. So the bird could be a member from the nightingale family. I don't know if you have seen, unless this bird is like someone's pet, like Robin's pet probably, or Sunday's, but there's obviously something bigger going on with the bird. It was everywhere. Obviously putting it there has a reason. Gallagher, I never saw that coming with Gallagher. Never. But you know what? In the live stream of 2.1, when they an anniversary live stream, when they were talking about Gallagher, they had this attitude that were like, Gallagher is just a normal guy. There's not much to say about him. The acting, the audacity. Anyway, the audacity. I love them. I love the writers. I loved everyone who works in this game. I love everyone who works on this game. Thank you so much for giving us this masterpiece of a game. I can't believe I made content for this game because I didn't know it was going to be that good. I didn't know anything, and then look at this journey. What the hell is this? I have to go to rewatch the Firefly scene. I have to go rewatch the scene with Sunday and Aventurine. I have to go rewatch the Acheron and Sam scene. I have to go rewatch the Aventurine and Acheron scene and the Aftermath. I have to watch everything again and again. Because this is a masterpiece. I only hope they keep doing the same with all the story parts, because I have full trust in them, actually. There's nothing to worry about. You saw what they're doing. So, guys, thank you so much for watching 2.1. That is by far the best thing ever with Star Rail. I feel like, well, okay, let's be fair, no. There are many great things about it, but this is my favorite. The story with Aventurine and the love they gave to Aventurine made me feel so many things. This was like a huge ass movie that you sat down and you were like anticipating to watch what's gonna happen. Fully engulfed in it. And there were not many fights either. You just had to watch everything unfold. Perfect. 11 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did. Please let me know if there's anything that I didn't catch on or you understood that I misunderstood, because I'm really trying hard to understand everything. Please let me know. And I want to point to, like, now. Every time we finish the story, I'm like, give me the next one. Come on. Give me the next one. Give me the next one. Like, I can't be doing this. We can't go like this. You know that, right? So for now, let's enjoy everything else that's left. So, thank you so much for watching. Keep on trailblazing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.